Okay, so the reason why I said what I said about the inauguration, it was the luncheon that they're not going to. Is it because I'm so super concerned about Donald Trump? No, absolutely not. That is not it. What I'm super concerned about is the people who work there. Is there something going on that, like, the three amigos know about that nobody else does? I just said be safe, dude. Be safe. I mean, it concerns me for the wait staff, the owners, the people in the parking lot, the innocent bystanders, anybody who might be in that area that could potentially be affected by a thing. I'm not saying what thing because I don't know what thing. I just know that it feels off. Something feels off about this whole thing. Why is it all happening right now? Why the TikTok ban happened when it happened? How did it get pushed through with absolutely no foundation in reality? They had absolutely no proof that there was espionage, and yet it still went through. What's that about? And I'm all about the protest that's going on. Now, let me tell you something. I in no way ever condone violence. I also don't do protests because I don't think they work. I don't think me standing out in the road with a sign that says whatever it says, is it going to do any good. I also don't believe marching around with a vagina hat on my head is going to do any good either. But what I do believe is that shutdown that they're calling for on March 15th, it's on a Saturday, it's a shutdown. Go to my page. There's a whole video about it, an explanation, what is shut down, what is not shut down. And that will send a very clear message. If 300,000 so much Americans tune into that, if everybody shuts down, meaning no internet, no TV streaming services, do not buy or sell anything on that day, don't drive your car that day. Use as little electricity in your house as you can possibly manage given whatever weather conditions. Can you do it? Here's a challenge. On the 15th of March, all day, don't get on the internet. No social media apps, none. No internet. Put your phone in airplane mode, turn the sumbitch off, and put it in a drawer somewhere. Fuck it. Same goes for your iPad and your laptop and whatever other electronic devices you use. Turn them off. Turn your internet off. Just turn it off. I mean, obviously that's going to be inconvenient if you have an emergency, which is why I said put those phones on airplane mode. So that way you could quickly turn them back on in case of an emergency. But unless it's an emergency, don't use your phone. Don't use your internet. Don't watch TV. No streaming services that have ad support. Do not buy anything online. Not online at all. Nothing. Don't buy or sell. That hits them in their pocketbooks, and that means all of them. Stay the hell off Facebook. Just stay the hell off Facebook and Instagram and Facebook Messenger. Just stay off of them. If you want to get on, say your hellos, scroll your thing, give yourself about 30 minutes. If an ad comes up, hit the X and unfollow that. Make sure those don't look at ads. That's how they make their fucking money. Take it away from them. Don't use Amazon Prime. You want to hit Jeff Bezos and the jewels? Stop using Amazon Prime for videos and for buying and etc. Can you do it? Buy your groceries from a local guy. You know, Bob's Market down the road. Get your groceries from that cat. Stay out of Kroger, stay out of Walmart, stay out of Sam's. Try that for a month. If you want to hurt the people that have hurt us and you want to send a very clear message as to why we're doing it, then send a message that means something and keep the freaking vagina hats off your head. They don't do any good. Put down your little picket fence pieces and your little signs. They don't do any good. Don't be violent. That begets violence. Just the only way to hit them where it hurts is to literally hit them where it hurts. The old pocketbook. I'm not advocating for anybody to take up arms. Yes, absolutely. I do. I believe with every fiber of my being that this country needs a reboot, that our entire government system needs to be overhauled to suit the millions and millions and millions more Americans that we have now, more than we had in 1776. That Declaration of Independence, that's a fabulous document. My 7th great-grandfather signed it. I tell you now that if you reread that and you put the word federal government instead of king, you will feel a kind of way. because we're being done the exact same way the 1700s Americans were being done by King George. So, do your work. If you feel like you need to go to work that Saturday, March 15th, do it. But that's part of the shutdown. Don't go to work. I own my business. It's not going to be working that day. Give yourself 24 hours of commitment free from midnight on March 15th till 12:01 on March 16th. Just one day. Let's see what that does to their pocketbook. Do it or don't do it. It's all up to you. But if we don't make a statement, it's not about TikTok. Let's go back. It's not about TikTok. It's about the fact that they could take something with no basis in reality, and we couldn't do anything to stop it. What's next?